Hello everybody and welcome to today's JV matchup between the Hornell Red Raider JVs and the Cuba-Rushford Rebel JVs. I'm Bob Plaisher, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Hornell comes in undefeated 13-0. Cuba-Rushford is 9-3, and to start things off, Jackson White misses the layup. It's number 3, Pat Tufino with the ball. Underneath, travel called to number 33, Daniel Emerson. White cans it. Turnover by Hornell. Isaiah Garcia on the far side. White drives baseline. Oh, dish to Nichols, wasn't ready for it, but got to kick it back out. Nice little bounce pass. Bish scores. 5-0 Hornell. Outside shot is good. It's number 13, Zach Eddy. White to Garcia here on the near side. Back in action is Stutzman, who missed the last game due to illness. And Jackson White, another 3. Little cut to the basket and blocked by Stutzman, but getting the ball back is Emerson, but it's going to be a foul. Outside shot again. That time it's number 5, Caden Larrabee. So 2 quick threes by Cuba-Rushford. Eight to 6 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Turnover by Hornell. Going to find its way out of bounds. Stolen away up front to White. Oh, the little right-handed scoop. He should have went up with his left there. Tried to get a little fancy. These kids have to realize it would look real cool if he made it there that way, but you got to go for effectiveness. White, a little scoop this side on the right-hand side. That's a good decision. Stolen away. White the scoop. Timeout. 30-second timeout. 12 to 6. Today's game is brought to you by Airtight spray foam insulation, airtightofnewyork.com, spray foam insulation, commercial and residential, new and old construction, 368-2842, airtightofnewyork.com. Remax Hometown Choice, offices at 117 Main Street in Hornell, Martha Marino, Reggie Gambino, call 697-3629. And by Community Bank, NA office is located at Big Creek and Seneca Roads in Hornell. Stop up and check out Community Bank in Hornell. And by Hornell Gardens, long-term care facility and short-term rehab, Hornell Gardens. Nice defense that time, White. That's what you got to do. Every second you're on the court, make every second count. Play defense and offense with aggressiveness. Don't give up. Shot clock violation. Outside shot again. Jackson, 3 attempts at the 3, 3 threes. Remember, he had 11 threes in the game earlier this month. Ended up scoring 41 points for the Red Raiders. So let's see what he can do here today. So far, he's got 9, or he's got 11 points. Another timeout by Hornell. It's going to be a full timeout as I reset my clocks here. First Heritage Federal Credit Union opening up an office right here in Hornell across from the high school tennis courts. You've seen some construction going on there. So stay tuned for more from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Connors and Ferris, workers' comp attorneys with offices in Buffalo and Rochester. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders, Connors and Ferris. Stop up and see the great deals you can get on the 2017s that are left over at Maple City Dodge, Airport and Seneca Roads in Hornell. Great sales, great service, Maple City Dodge. Rhonda Wilsey, Howard Hanna. Call 382-4539. Give Rhonda Wilsey a call today and let her search for your next new home or sell your last one. Howard Hanna and Rhonda Wilsey. John and Dagan, General Trial Practice, 324-6690. John and Dagan, serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Oh, tried to pass it inside that time. Good defense stolen away by Daniel Emerson of Cuba-Rushford. (15-6) on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Thank you for joining us here on Facebook Live, Hornell and Cuba-Rushford. Gotta be careful your passes there. Daniel Emerson is the real deal out there for Cuba-Rushford, and there's a walk. Oops. Emerson tries to drive baseline, caught himself off balance there, and then he had to pass it up front. And is White going to be able to save it? Oh my God, great save by Jackson White. Got it to Isaiah Garcia, but he couldn't handle it. Oh, and then a block down the other end. Bish. They call that a bish swat. Time stolen away from White. Emerson. The kick out. In and out that shot by number 5, Caden Larrabee. And putting it back in is Grady McComsky. Interesting. I think it's McComsky. Oh, almost off the face of McComsky there. Outside shot that time by Emerson, no good. Still 15-8 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. Hornell JV is looking to stay undefeated at right now 13-0. Great little move by O'Rourke, but gets it swatted. Connor Smith, who has been an outstanding player for Hornell so far this year, JVs, is out sick today. So is an Eli Dunn, as the flu bug has been striking. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Hornell 15. 8 for Cuba-Rushford.
From the Southern Tier to the entire state of New York, listen to what our customers have to say about buying here at Maple City Dodge.
I leased my truck at Maple City Dodge because I was able to get into a brand new vehicle for the same payment as my older used vehicle.
Why do we come to Maple City Dodge? Great pricing and outstanding customer service.
Come on in to Maple City Dodge, where we'll find you the right car at the right price. And I'll guarantee that.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you! She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand.
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
Okay, welcome back. Working the ball around here. Scotty marks up for a 3 and hits it. Jonas Scotty. Stolen away, Bish. And takes it to the hoop. Hornell having their way here, but as history, if history repeats itself, stay tuned, because Hornell's had a horrible time hanging on to leads. We've seen games where Hornell's been in command by 20 or more points, and still the game goes into overtime. That's a good no call over the back. Momentum. What are you supposed to do? You know, I like that no call. You make a great play to track down the ball. Inside, nice shot that time by Grady McConsky. Not McComsky, McConsky. McComsky, that's how it is. .2010, Kays on the far side. Gets it in underneath, good look, and the foul. It's gonna send Bish to the line. Great pass by Kays that time. Father is Jim Kays, good basketball player here for Hornell in the 90s. Colin Bish completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Hornell up by 13 here. Don't forget varsity action coming up after this. 7-6 Cuba-Rushford versus 9-4 Hornell. Great defense by, oh, and couldn't track it down that time, Scotty. Good hustle, Jonas. It was 17 seconds. I have to help out since my shot clock was actually right that time because it stopped right when the whistle blew. Two, one. Oh, couldn't get it off in time. Actually, it was a violation. He did not release that in time, but they didn't stop the clock. He missed it anyways, but. Oh, tried to feed it inside that time. Not a good decision by O'Rourke. That, that should be always the last option, is trying to, pass it halfway across court or across court. Just not something you should be thinking about at all unless, they're definitely wide open. You don't want to pass the ball and then, always make the safest passes first. Stolen away. Bish. White for three. Oh my goodness, 4 for 4. If you're just joining us, Jackson White has shot 4 threes and made 4 threes here today. He's got 14 of Hornell's 26 points. And count it. It's number 32, Grady McComsky for Cuba-Rushford going to the line. Keep working it around. Stutzman for 3. Count it! Wow, Hornell on fire here for threes. Hornell's 6th 3. So 18 of their 29 points coming off threes, yeah. So that's Stutzman has 1, Scotty has 1, and Jackson White has 4. So for those that are on their way to Bonaventure, are missing a great game here by Jackson White. Up front. Drive it, Jackson, that's it. And he's going to lose it off his foot. Emerson's driving it all around. Rebound by Nichols. Underneath. Beautiful job. Don't wait that time, Stutzman. I think Stutzman would have been better off going right up with it. These guys that do a little fakes, you're, especially Stutzman, who can make every shot. Oh, thrown out of bounds. What I'm saying, Stutzman's so good underneath there, he doesn't need to fake anybody out. Just go straight up with it. I never anticipate or never try to get a foul unless, you know, there's obviously times where you can do that, you know, where you get someone off the ground outside for a fake and stuff like that, but underneath is not a good decision, I don't think. Just like that. Beautiful job. Nichols goes right up with it. I'm not trying to lecture, obviously, Tanner, but I'm sure Coach Whitney would say the same thing. Oh, nice try. A little bit too far. I think he could have taken it in a little bit more. Is Bish trying to get it to Garcia underneath? I think if Bish would have taken maybe one dribble more, I think he would have had Garcia open for that easy layup. Juwan Moore is checking in for Hornell. Stolen away. Oh no, Garcia had it for a second. And there's going to be a foul by White. It's going to be Hornell's second team foul. First on White. It's going to send Grady McComsky. I think Hornell, I mean, obviously you want to put your hands up when you're underneath like that. You know, Jackson tried to do a little strip there, jumping and stuff, but it doesn't look like. Yes, that's McComsky, and there's a. And I'm not, you know, it just looks like these young kids from Cuba-Rushford are struggling in the paint. They're trying to shoot and stuff. Don't bail them out by fouling them. You know, let them put the, you know, do the best position you can get on defense. And then box out if they miss it, you know? Look at Jackson White looking to pick the pocket. Nice little move and take. Couldn't get it to fall that time. At that time, Pat Tufino gets it to fall. 31-14 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. Again, Bob Plaisher with you at the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. The flu bug has still been hitting the team. Today we got Connor Smith is out, not here, and Eli Dunn is also homesick. Juwan Moore, pass to White. White drives it in, and he gets swatted. I think he kind of lost the handle on it, White did, going up with it, it looked like. And number 22, oh boy, Julius Corey Tekowski. Outside shot, no good. Oh, and Hornell's missed a 3, finally. Moore has broken the streak. And putting it back up, number 22, Julius Kortakowski. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. Nice look, beautiful job, Case, by putting it right up, but yeah, you can hear Whitney say, what are you doing, trying to hang in the air, the alley-oop? Yeah, just come down with it and put it back up, get yourself set instead of trying to be magical like that. Bish. No good, and that's going to take us to halftime.
Join Connors and Ferris in supporting the Kelly Tough Every Score, benefiting Hunter's Hope.
Every time the Bills score, children win.
For more information, visit ConnorsandFerris.com.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust, someone on your side. Call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, committed to serving you.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Welcome back. Hornell with a 31-18 lead. Bob Pleischer with you. Leading scorer for Hornell, Jackson White, had 16 points in the first half, 4 threes and 2 field goals. Colin Bish had 7. Jonas Scotty and Tanner Stutzman each had 3 apiece for Hornell, and Ethan Nichols had 2. Leading scorer is Jason McComsky, had 8 for, or Grady McComsky, I'm sorry, had 8 for Cuba-Rushford, followed by Pat Tufino. He had 5. Caden Larrabee had 3, and Julius Kortakowski stolen away by White. Good feed up front to Scotty. Beautiful job, White to Scotty. Up front, White. Tried a little scoop. I think it got tipped from behind. Stolen away underneath. Stutzman. So Hornell just having its way here. Stolen away and then stolen right back. Good job, Tofino staying with it. And he steps underneath. Bish running point for Hornell. Scotty throws up a 3, doesn't hit anything. Not the best decision. Plus he rushed it, I'm not sure what. I'm sure that wasn't the play designed up, but. Should have been a kick, maybe. Look at Stutzman, just staying right with it defensively. Good job, Tanner. Tanner's everywhere. Tanner to the left of me, Tanner to the right of me. Outside shot, no good. Up front, Stutzman with the left. So far the second half jinx that usually, or collapse that usually happens to Hornell has not happened yet, as Hornell's been piling on the points here. Community Bank NA offices Dansville, Hornell. Stop in at the Hornell office, corner of Crosby, or I'm sorry, Big Creek. He keeps saying Crosby. Big Creek up there in Seneca Road. Community Bank NA, of course, Hornell Gardens. Privately owned since 1970, a Herbal Care Company, long-term care and short-term rehab at Hornell Gardens. Heritage Federal Credit Union coming to Hornell in March of this year, right across from the tennis courts in Hornell. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys with offices in Buffalo and Rochester. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders. We're on and up by 20 points right now. Welcome those on Facebook Live. I'm Bob Fleischer, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Oop, I've kept the clock running this whole time. Sorry about that. I'll reset the clock for you. It's a touch screen that I have to control that does this clock, so it's a little untouchy. Oh, that's unfortunate. That time the foul's going to be on Stutzman. Oh, trying to pass it. Well, it's getting through there, though, for... Just Hornell's hands are just too quick for... Look at that, just struggling to get it in there. Nice control that time by Emerson. Oh, and there's going to... Oh, that should have been a travel, I think, first, but it's all right. Gonna send Jeffrey Chablinski. Puts the first one up and in. First points of the second half for the Cuba-Rushford Rebels. First point, I should say. There goes Stutzman. He's going to draw the foul.
Brady, you should be down there.
Two for Stutzman here. Garcia checking in for White. White got a hand issue. He's going to go right into the locker room. As Stutzman cans his second. (40-19) here on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Stolen away. Scotty to the hoop. Oh, and count it. Jonas Scotty. The magic of Scotty. Julius Corey Tuskowski checking back in. Hope I'm saying his name right. And Scotty finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. Remember, varsity action coming up after this. So far, like I said, the beginning was we were 3 or 6 out of 6 for 3 points. Hornell was. Jackson White hit his first 4 threes in a row, and then didn't take another one after that. And then Stutzman had one, and Scotty had one too. So we were 6 for 6 at one point. We're actually 6 for 7 as Juwan Moore missed a 3-point. Well, now we're 6 for 9 now from 3-point land. Foul on the floor. Jonas Kays is going in for Hornell. Going to check in for Nichols. White's giving him Coach Whitney. So Jackson White has his hand all taped up, which is not a good sign. Must have had a cut of some sort. Stutzman, he's 2 for 2 from 3 land. The big man. Oops, I'm missing points here, I'm sorry. I think I added it to the wrong team. Turnover. Outside shot. Beautiful, nice little shot by Daniel Emerson. Don't forget you can watch every JV game on Peisch TV YouTube channel. So just go to YouTube and type in Peisch TV, all one word. And you'll find beautiful look, beautiful pass by Bish. Garcia, the benefit there for the 2 points. That's how you pass, ladies and gentlemen. Stutzman gets the rebound. Running point for Hornell. Gives way to Bish. 48-21. This game going by relatively quickly. Garcia. Oh, it had Stutzman just for a moment, but it would have had to been a perfect pass. There we go. Boom. Stutzman inside. I don't think you're going to see White coming back into the game with his injury, my guess. And the way he has his hand taped up, it looks like it's a big cut. It's like covering his whole hand just about. See if we can get a shot of it. Kays, the kick. Oh, Kays couldn't handle it that time. So, 17. That was a little too much passing that time by. It should be blue ball, yeah. Yeah, where's Hornell? Hornell was running down the court like it was their ball, but definitely one off the hands of Bish.
Hey, match up, match up.
The clock's right. Not sure where they came over, but the clock was correct. Long shot, no good. Garcia. Oh, look up. Had more. Oh, you got to get this. Kays. No, they should have thought a little bit better than that. That was not a very good ending to the third, even though they're up, but.
Our customers expect the highest level of sales and service here at Maple City Dodge.
I don't buy a lot of trucks because they last so long, but I know I'll be back to Maple City Dodge for my next one.
We always shop around, and we've ended up buying our last 6 vehicles from Maple City Dodge. They always have the best deals.
I've always found their service department to be prompt and courteous.
Come on down to Maple City Dodge where we make buying a car easy and fun.
Even if they slip, we're here to catch them.
Maple City Dodge, stop up and see the deals on the 2017s at Airport Seneca Road. Gary Harwood, great sales, great service. Maple City Dodge. Rhonda Wilsey and Howard Hanna, 382-4539. Great combination. Call Rhonda Wilsey today at 382-4539. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, serving the Southern Tier since 1989. 324-6690, John and Dagan. Main Street Redemption Center, get your cans and bottles. Main Street Redemption, open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 3. Poulos and Roselle, Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos, attorneys at law. Call 324-7333. Offices in the Crossroad Professional Building, Poulos and Roselle. Wyan Chiropractic Associates, Dr. John Wyan, Dr. Joseph McKay at Wyan Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well with a visit to Wyan Chiropractic. Of course, Hornell Erie Federal Credit Union, you saw it just flash there for a moment. Stop in and see Marty Piccolo at Hornell Erie Federal Credit Union, Erie Avenue in Hornell. So we're getting ready for fourth quarter action. Kind of just not one of the most exciting games we've had this year. Marty Piccolo checks into the game. Juwan Moore, Kays, Isaiah Garcia, and O'Rourke into the game for Hornell. Like I said, Connor Smith out with the flu, and so isn't Eli Dunn. Varsity's going to be a little suspect too, I guess. Luke Smith. There's a nice little shot by number 5, Caden Larrabee. But Luke Smith is also, he's here, but I'm not sure if he's going to get much playing time because he's been real sick again. Gotta get yourselves a lot of liquids and food. They used to say feed a fever, starve a cold. Now it's feed everything, and there's anticipation for you. Beautiful job that time by Daniel Emerson. There's Garcia for 3, no good, and underneath there's going to be a foul. Fouls on Julius Kortkowski of Cuba-Rushford Rebels. Now they're running a play Oklahoma. Inside, oh, and there's a travel first. It was on Kortkowski. Inside look, Kays. Outside to Moore. Moore. The little runner, no good. Emerson to Kortkowski. And the cleanup by Daniel Emerson. So 50-27. Coming into the game is Nate Burdick. He's subbing in for Zach Eddy from Cuba-Rushford. Jonas Scotty in for Moore. Nice pass. Oh, and Marty Piccolo is going to get called for travel. Nice outside shot, no good that time. Pass. Oh, you can't wait. As you can see, good job. That time from behind was Larrabee. Swing. Shot, no good by O'Rourke. Forget varsity action coming up after this. Hornell coming in at 9-4. Cuba-Rushford at 7-6. So barring any kind of miracle here, Hornell JV should remain undefeated and go to 14-0. Scotty for 3 is good. Jonas Scotty. Give him some FaceTime here. Ball's gonna go out of bounds. Pretty uneventful game here. Like I said today, the only thing is Jackson White had an injury to his hand. Looks like he might have cut it. Nothing too serious. happened in the third, about midway through the third. Don't expect him to return. Don't forget, when this game concludes, we'll sign off, and about 20 minutes from now, we'll be back on the air. You can watch the varsity games. Scotty, a little bit too much dribbling out there. Nice steal by Scotty, but right back into the hands of Emerson, so Scotty did steal it this time. Cuba-Rushford in the Allegheny League. Juwan Moore for three. Oh, and there's a three. I didn't see who shot it, I apologize. Looked like number 33, Daniel Emerson. Garcia takes a three, no good. I'd like to thank our advertisers, especially our new advertisers this week. Community Bank NA, Hornell Gardens, and First Heritage Federal Credit Union. And of course, all the advertisers that have been with us all year. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Get Juwan. Oh, and then he just loses control. All the way to the basket is Larrabee. Minute and a half left here. O'Rourke couldn't get it to fall. Another outside shot by Larrabee, no good. Good rebound underneath that time by Williams, but he couldn't get it to fall. Stolen away. Juwan Moore, I think, was going to try swatting him. He got up there. Unfortunately, made contact. Hurt himself in the process. Misses the first one. Good rebound by Marty Piccolo. I guess my score has been off there. I apologize. It's 56-34. Juwan Moore. Go after it, Jonas. Don't stop going after it. There you go. There's a foul. So 30 seconds. Pass the ball, Juwan. Okay, so again, I'm Bob Fleischer. Thanks for being with us. Meet you in about 20 minutes. Beautiful drive that time by Emerson. So that's the final, 56-36. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, we'll be back with you in about 20 minutes.